Scorpio, welcome to your Astroflower reading, going from the 11th through to the 17th of December. There's something obviously that the energy is bringing up to you from the past, maybe, or bringing into a situation which is shining a light on it and helping you to make a decision going forward. Based upon you wanting to live life rather than to be, to be a victim of life more than anything else. And it seems very much like that within your financial sort of side. It seems like you're taking control over the situation, a little bit worried about your future, and you tend to do this. You can do this. And I think this is where the overall energy is really trying to help you. Enormously by taking out the emotions of this situation so you can see things clearly, certainly within your relationships on your financial side. So then you ultimately will be producing success as you go permanently along. And once you do that, I think that's going to reassure you within your relationship side. Yeah, I think you need to see things in a different light. I think you need to see yourself in a different light. And start sort of walking away from any sort of conflict that really sort of causes you any problems. On the overall energy, you get the Three of Swords. Is energy trying to cause you pain in your life? No, I don't think so. I think energy here, or the overall energy here, is for you to take your emotions out of the situation for the moment. It's going to give you a much better vision of how to take things forward in order to get the best out of life. And there is a degree where I sort of feel within your financial side that you're worried about that this could cause immense amount of pain for you. And I think that sort of, if you're carrying that with you within your financial side, you risk to affect your rewards of what you're getting into the future. This is why I think you need to take the emotions out of the situation here and trust in your karmic path. On your relationship side, your karmic path, you get the, excuse me a second, you get the King of Cups. This is what I'm talking about, taking your emotions out of the situation. The King of Cups is a plain sailing card. They've done, the King of Cups has done the work. It's dipping its toes into the emotions, easily to sort of saying, I'll see what the water's like. I've got Take Me to the River running through my head now. Take Me to the River. So I think here is where you can really, if you your karmic mission here is within your relationships here, is to be very consistent within your emotions. Don't allow yourself to get dragged into conflicts that do not serve anything. Basically, for you, in the universe is giving you the Ten of Cups. I think you have everything to be absolutely happy in your life if you choose to be. If you allow people to come in and just sort of like poke you with a stick and like poking the bear, and you react to it, the only way you should react to it is just by sort of continuing on and going on down your pathway, going on towards your happiness, seeing the reality for what it is. That usually the person who is poking the bear is because it's like a hurt people sort of scenario. And you've got to recognize that within other people. And it's almost like kind of, pour them in a way. You, from your past, you're coming from a new cycle. I think you, from your birthday season, was a definitive time for you during your birthday, during the passing of Scorpio. I think it was a definitive time when you've decided to go on to a whole new chapter in your life, in around you. And I think that's what should be the driving force behind you that continues on. So rather than responding to that person being really annoying in your life, it's a case of just walking away, ignoring it, and just walking away and walking towards your happiness. Seeing things in a different way and seeing this person in a different way will help you enormously. That is what's going on. So, as I was saying, is like people who are, being a bit obnoxious in your life. They come from that sort of like obnoxious people have had obnoxious things happen to them, and it's just seeing them for what they are. I think more than anything else. And when you do see them for what they are, then you can make that transition where you are no longer engaged in conflict that's not going to get you anywhere in life. It's only going to restrict you. It's only going to maintain you in those people, the life of those people that are obnoxious, that are toxic within your life in a way. And I think this is the ultimate goal of saying goodbye to that toxicity within your life of anyone. And it doesn't have to be a major toxicity. It just could be, a friend of yours that's constantly kind of going, oh yeah, but I've got no one to go out with tonight. Can you come and, can I go, can you come round? And at the end of the day, kind of go, well, you've got to go out as well. You've got to, come out with me. We'll go out. And they're kind of going, why do you not want to come round? And that's that argument. And you kind of think, why am I having an argument about something that doesn't really, it's you're asking me to sort of come round, and now you're being, annoyed with me because I'd like to go to the cinema. That sort of thing. It's an argument out of nothing that you should not be involved in. Just taking your emotions out of the situation, kind of going, I'm sorry if you feel like that. I really do. And it's like, I understand that you're frightened of the outside world, but it doesn't mean everybody else has to be sort of scenario. And that's what's taking your emotions out of the situation. On your financial side, on your karmic path, you have the sun, pure happiness. I also think when the sun shines, obviously, it shines light on everything. And I think this is also at the same time, as much as it's making you very happy, and this pathway that you're going down, it's making you very happy, but it's also shining a lot of light on you and your situation that is around you. And how you're engaged with a new job or a business and so forth. Once you engage with this and give yourself to this business, this project or this job, once you give yourself over to it and really engage in it in a really beautiful way, and I think the universe is encouraging you to do this. If you're looking for a job, this is the moment to be in alignment with yourself and allow that job to happen. Allow the universe to do the work, to open that door. But then you have to go through it, obviously. But, the universe won't do everything for you. But it will allow those opportunities to come to the fore where you can actually be in alignment totally with yourself and where you're going. Where you're coming from a lot of understanding, a lot of knowledge, and knowing of how to put things into place. So you actually get the best results out of this. You know the steps you need to take in order to get to your abundance, and that's the direction you're coming from. The worry that you have that it may not work, that you may well be disappointed in life, you may well be disappointed in you, but your happiness will shed light on this situation when you're going to realize actually you've got those 2 cups behind you, which is all about that. Going into a new paradigm when you're in alignment with yourself, saying goodbye to that disappointment of the past. And once you start doing that in your future, this is what comes out. Perpetual gifts, perpetual rewards through your career path, through your business, through your projects, whatever it is. It's just bringing one thing after another that you have created from the past. And in your future, you will be welcoming those financial gains, sort of promotion, more responsibility, self-satisfaction, big contracts for your company, the starting of your project. All of it will start going on because you know the steps you need to take in order to get there. And I think once you start getting in alignment with yourself, it will go very, very quickly and advance very quickly. So let's just do a bit of a light seers card. Let's just see what's going on for you in this sort of week. With the Three of Swords, this is a new you that's coming to the surface. This is what I feel out of this. Very sort of Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords sort of scenario here in your life, and certainly within your relationship side. You're going to see things in a completely different way, which is going to create a whole new you. You've got that moon there, and that is you. The moon card is Scorpio, and I think it's you resourcing from yourself, from your inner self, standing in that sunshine, because the sunshine is behind it, and creating that whole new world which is there. And this is you coming to the surface. A new you that's coming to the surface, that you're no longer emotionally victim to the world around you. That's what it seems like to me. That's what the overall energy is trying to encourage within you, that you're no longer this sort of emotional victim to the outside world because you're too nice, for example. King, yeah, there you go. You get the King of Cups, and you get the Five of Swords. That's what you get at the top there, the Five of Swords. I think you're learning this karmic path. You're taking this karmic path really earnestly. You're completely within you, and you have that capacity to glide your way through it with pure serenity within you. And the more you are serene within it, the more you take your emotions out of the situation, the more that the results you're going to get, and the more happiness you're going to be creating within your life. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups, you get the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think it's very sociable. I think the universe is encouraging you to be happy and sociable. Get out there, get involved. It's going to help you to walk away from all those sort of conflicts that are around you. I don't think, I think the universe is just trying to say to you, Scorpio, live life, live the happiness, and it may be very simple things. It may be just going to the local farmer's market, and enjoying yourself at the farmer's market. I think that's what it's all about. As I said, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords energy is definitely coming through you. And this new person that you have decided, you're going to live your heart's desires, I think. And this is what the universe is almost sort of saying to you, don't forget about that. Don't forget, you said this year you were going to really enjoy yourself and engage yourself in a beautiful way. And I think this is it's going to push you here to see things in a different light, see you in a different light as well, because you're taking your emotions out of the situation and you're really getting into the idea of enjoying yourself. Oh my word. What did I say? Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords scenario. This is a brand new you. This is a brand new you coming through, Scorpio. This is so good. This is so good. And I think you're going to feel really empowered by it all. I think this new way of seeing things is a sensation of kind of going, yes, of course. I know now. I know how to do this. I know how to get the best out of this scenario. I know how to walk away from that conflict with ease. Oh, yeah. Really, real good, beautiful quality here. And once you do walk away from that, that's when that offering comes in. That's when that offering comes in of your life. And you end up going on a on a mission, on an exploration with love and connection with another person that is coming into you, because you're no longer getting entrapped in relationships that are built upon power struggles. The moment you take step out of that, that's when you're going to get the ultimate joy. If you don't step out of that, I think that Ace of Swords could really cut you and make you kind of go, oh oh no, I've got to see the things in a different way. And it could be a little bit more sort of painful. But I have faith in you, Scorpio. I think you're an absolutely beautiful sign. You know, certainly when you engage. If you hold back and you kind of go, I'm not really going to say anything, I think that's when you cause yourself enormous amount of injustice. So I would get out there and get involved, basically. It's going to bring beautiful things to you, you know, and go out there on your terms as well, you know. Sunshine, you get the nine of Pentacles. How about this? On both sides now on your karmic paths, you know, you're following your pathway in a very organized fashion and a very matter of fact as well. And that happiness comes from the idea of you getting perpetual success in your life, perpetual fruit and rewards from the pathway that you tread. Two of Swords, everyone's been getting the Two of Swords for this week. There's a real lot of decisions that are being made, I think. And I think you've got to make a decision here to engage yourself with something, with a new job, with a business, with a project, whatever it is, you've got to start working towards that. And I think the universe is sort of saying, is offering you up something, and you've got to make the choice of going for it. And it's a take or leave it scenario, I think the universe is sort of saying here. And I think if you leave it, I got a funny feeling you will be disappointed. You'll spend the rest of your life sort of kind of going, if only, I wonder what would happen, wonder where I'd be now if I did. You get the Hangman, you got the Hangman twice now on the table here. It is this new you, seeing things in a completely different way, knowing the steps that you need to take, and realizing by seeing things in a different way, you're going to realize how it can work for you, how it can bring you in perpetual success rather than flash in the pan success within your life. Seeing what you've done in order to get to where you are in a different sense will help you to understand the steps you need to take in order to go to the next level. Yeah, with the Five of Cups, you get the Eight of Wands. This is giving you a focal point. Either you are going to be disappointed, or you're going to follow those two cups there towards your heart's desire and a whole new landscape for you. A whole new landscape of sort of material gains, direction, sort of recognition, sort of happiness within, or contentment within your workspace as you go forward. And there's a lot of information that's coming in with you, which is helping you to make that decision this week. So I would be very attentive about, because, you know, that Four of Wands, half of it is coming from you, from all of this information that's coming in from you. So it stops you from being disappointed in life, and calms all those sort of doubts that you might have had within you. Okay? And then that's when you can then, your future will be perpetually, you know, rewarding for you. And once you start getting those rewards for you, this is when you can then start driving your passions in life, which is tied into that sort of decision you're making, and also your happiness that you are going after. All of a sudden you can start exploring your passions within your newfound security of the situation. And once you've got that security and you explore those passions, that's when you can push the boundaries. And where is this all going to take you? Well, we'll probably be able to see that in the eclipse reading, which is coming out this week. It's a 3-month reading going from the 21st of December through to the 21st of March. Much appreciated, to see you on the live last week. It was absolutely lovely. And, it's this possibilities that are coming out for you, we'll probably be able to see very clearly in that eclipse reading. there you go, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here with us. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate your support for the Astroflower and being part of the Astroflower family. It's absolutely lovely. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.